Have you ever noticed how sometimes the more interested someone is, the less they show it? A girl replies late even though she likes you. She avoids looking too excited. She acts distant one day and warm the next. And suddenly, you're confused, overthinking every message, every smile, every silence. Most guys think this behavior is manipulation or mind games. But psychology says something deeper is happening. Playing hard to get is often not about rejecting someone. It's about protecting emotions, testing intentions, increasing attraction, and maintaining emotional control. And the truth is, many girls don't even realize they're doing it. Imagine this. A guy gives too much attention too quickly. He replies instantly, compliments constantly, and becomes emotionally available within days. At first it feels flattering, but then something strange happens. The mystery disappears. Human psychology naturally values things that feel rare, uncertain, or emotionally challenging. When something becomes too easy to obtain, the brain slowly reduces its emotional excitement. This is called the scarcity principle in psychology. People are often more attracted to what feels valuable and difficult to secure. So when a girl creates emotional distance, even unintentionally, she increases curiosity. The guy starts wondering, does she actually like me? And the more uncertainty appears, the more emotionally invested he becomes. But there's another reason behind it that almost nobody talks about. Fear. Many girls play hard to get because showing feelings too early can feel dangerous. They've seen people lose interest after getting attention. They've experienced betrayal, ghosting, or emotional disappointment. So instead of openly expressing attraction, they slow everything down. They observe. They test. They wait to see if the guy is genuinely interested or just temporarily excited. Psychology calls this emotional risk management. Humans naturally protect themselves from rejection, and sometimes distance becomes a shield. Now think about confidence. A girl who instantly chases someone can fear appearing desperate. Society has taught many girls that being too available lowers their value. So subconsciously, they control their emotions carefully. They don't want to seem easy to impress. They want the other person to earn emotional access. This creates a power balance where both people invest effort instead of one person carrying the entire emotional weight. And strangely enough, effort increases attachment. Studies in behavioral psychology show that people value relationships more when they emotionally work for them. This is also connected to dopamine, the chemical responsible for anticipation and excitement. The human brain becomes addicted to unpredictability. That's why social media notifications, gambling, and even texting can feel so addictive. When a girl becomes slightly unpredictable, the brain releases more dopamine because it keeps searching for emotional rewards. One warm reply after hours of silence suddenly feels powerful. One smile after emotional distance feels unforgettable. The uncertainty creates emotional intensity. That's why some people become obsessed with chasing mixed signals. Their brain confuses emotional unpredictability with deeper attraction. But there's an important difference between healthy mystery and emotional manipulation. A girl who likes you but moves carefully will still show consistency somewhere. She'll make effort in small ways. She'll remember details about you. She'll respond eventually. She'll create moments of connection even if she hides her feelings sometimes. But someone who only wants attention without emotional investment creates endless confusion with no real progress. Psychology says emotionally healthy attraction creates curiosity, not emotional exhaustion. Sometimes girls also play hard to get to test confidence. They want to see how a guy reacts under uncertainty. Does he become needy, angry, desperate? Or does he remain calm, confident, and emotionally stable? Emotional stability is deeply attractive because it signals security and maturity. A man who completely loses control over delayed replies or mixed signals unintentionally communicates insecurity. But a man who stays relaxed and maintains his own life becomes more attractive because he shows emotional independence. And independence creates respect. There's also the issue of social value. Humans are heavily influenced by perceived status and validation. If a girl appears too emotionally available to everyone, people may subconsciously see her attention as less exclusive. But when she becomes selective, her attention feels more meaningful. This isn't always intentional arrogance. It's social psychology. People naturally value attention that feels earned rather than freely given to everyone. And surprisingly, Many girls who play hard to get are actually hoping the guy understands their hidden interest. Small eye contact, subtle smiles, teasing, random questions, remembering tiny details. These are often signs hidden beneath emotional caution. Girls frequently communicate attraction indirectly rather than directly because indirect behavior feels emotionally safer. Rejection hurts less when feelings were never fully confessed. But here's where many guys make a mistake. They start chasing harder and harder, believing persistence alone will create attraction. In reality, overchasing often destroys mystery and self-respect. Psychology shows that attraction grows strongest when both people feel chosen, not when one person desperately seeks approval from the other. Confidence, emotional control, purpose, and self-respect are more attractive than endless pursuit. And the funny part is, sometimes when a girl truly likes someone, she acts even colder. Her anxiety increases. She overthinks. She worries about saying the wrong thing. She doesn't want to look weak emotionally. So she hides her feelings behind distance, teasing, or delayed responses. The person she cares about most becomes the person she struggles to act natural around. Human emotions are complicated like that. However, playing hard to get doesn't always work. Sometimes it creates misunderstandings. The other person may assume there's no interest and move on completely. Healthy relationships eventually require honesty, communication, and emotional openness. Attraction may begin with mystery, but real connection survives through trust and emotional safety. At the end of the day, the psychology behind playing hard to get is not just about attraction. It's about fear, value, uncertainty, emotional protection, confidence, and human nature itself. People want to feel desired, but they also want to feel safe. They want excitement, but they fear vulnerability. And somewhere between those two emotions, these complicated dating behaviors are born. So next time a girl seems distant, don't immediately assume she doesn't care. But also don't lose yourself trying to decode every signal. The strongest position is staying emotionally balanced. Because real attraction doesn't come from chasing endlessly. It comes from confidence, mystery, self-respect, and genuine emotional connection.